Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Weekly Flash for August 18th, 2026. And yeah, there's actually some action going on this week, so let's get to it. We're back in our lunch meeting. So we have a lunch meeting on Thursday, the 20th, and we will be greeting friend of the club, Laura Prosco, and her daughter Lydia to talk a little bit about the STEP program, which, for those of you who don't know, that is our short-term program for sending kids overseas and having kids come back over here, exchange program. And yeah, it's been really successful. A lot of uptake here over the last few years. So we're going to talk about that for a bit. And hopefully we'll also have some time for some socializing. We haven't seen each other in a while, so we can have a bit of a laid back format this week, and hopefully everybody come down. Love to see everybody again back at the House Hound Inn for our usual lunch spot on Thursday the 20th. We also have a family picnic. That should be a lot of fun. And that is definitely just for socializing. There's no agenda whatsoever other than to eat, drink, and have fun. So I definitely want to see as many people as possible. It's a family event. Bring friends, bring family. Like I said, there's no agenda, just come down and enjoy an afternoon in the park. And we'll be at Rose Park, which is down by the Adventure Center. And please RSVP back to Kyla because we need to know numbers so we can plan for it, make sure we have enough food and drink. And yeah, so that will be this Saturday. And please RSVP to Kyla. And that's it for August. Well, August is actually coming to a close here fairly quick, if you can believe it. So nothing for the rest of the month of August, but we do have a fairly jam-packed program for September. Now, one thing I haven't talked about, which I have updated our calendar, so if you check it out, it'll be on the calendar now, is the Walk and Roll event, which is on September 19th. And this is a celebration of people with disabilities. It's a family event. There's lots of fun activities. You can collect stamps and collect prizes, that sort of thing. So definitely something to bring your kids to. And we will be there. We are one of the sponsors of the event. So our tent will be down there and we will be doing some barbecue. So if anybody wants to come down and help out with that, that would be great. I'm not sure how many people we need. Contact Victoria if you're interested. But I think it's one of those events where the more the merrier, right? We can show our sign of force and that this is the type of community event that we love to be involved in. So we will see everybody down there who can put up their hand and volunteer on September 19th. Now, if you're like, September 19th, why do I know that date? That is also the date of our 60th anniversary, but that's not till later. This the Walk and Roll event goes from 11 to 3, and our 60th is until 6. So plenty of time to do both. That's what I intend on doing. And you know, we're Rotary, we're people of action. So as Ken Martin, our area governor, said to me recently, if you're not going to bed tired, you're doing it wrong. So I think we have plenty of energy to do both, and I will be seeing you all on September 19th. And yeah, about our 60th anniversary, there should be some information coming out soon about that as well. You know, we got to get tickets and all that sort of thing. So I know that Emma and her team have been working feverishly on this, and it looks great. You know, real celebration of the club over the last 60 years and all the amazing things we've done. We're bringing in guests, and yeah, absolutely, highly recommend everybody show up for this, and let's enjoy a really great evening. And that is also on September 19th, so we'll see you there. And in other news, we recently had a request from Canadian Blood Services to give them a bit of a shout out because they're doing a blood drive in November. So that'll be on November 15th. I'll put information in the email, and I'm just going to leave it up until the 14th so people can access it, and there will be a website QR code, all that, because you do need to sign up ahead of time for it. They'll probably have some walk-ins, but it's all based on availability. So if everybody signs up ahead of time, it'll be tougher to just walk in that day and donate your blood. So if that's what you're looking to do, and I highly recommend it, then you should go on the site and sign up as soon as you can. Make sure that you've got a time slot and you can go in and donate blood. So that is the Canadian Blood Services, and that'll be on Saturday, November 14th between 11:30 and 3:15. And we'll update the calendar, make sure that's on there just so everybody knows what's going on. And that is the goal here. I am trying to keep our club calendar, which you access through squamishrotary.com, to the calendar, and you know, the idea is that that is up to date at all times. So if it isn't, email me and tear me a new one. All right, and that is it for today's flash. But as usual, please bring your recycling back to the recycling depot. Use the code 604-970-5952, and that will make sure all the money funnels back to the club for our operations. So it's a nice, handy, easy way to do it, and actually makes recycling so much easier because you just bring all of it in clear bags, stick a sticker on it, and put it through that window. You can only do 6 at a time, but you know, that's quite a bit. So yeah, please do that. And yeah, that's it for me. Ciao for now and have a productive week.